What up, guys? It's your boy Illinois Valley, or as some people say, Illinois Valley, or as people from Illinois say, Illinois Valley. And today we are going to talk about my, yes, drum roll. Today we're going to talk about my Stamplar 2H and bow build for Deadlands. It's been a minute. I know everybody's like, Illy, why aren't you playing Stamplar? What's going wrong? I don't get it. I need my Stamplar build and I need it now. Well, today we're here to talk about it. And so real quick, we're going to jump into it. Alright, so here are my stats completely unbuffed. Continuous, and we do once again have that Emperor bonus, so just keep in mind that our max health is 30k health, not 32k. That's an easy fix, so you guys just, keep that in mind, 30k health. And we are running the Serpent, and we are running Bewitched Sugar Skulls. We jumped into this before we even did stats. I'm just all over the place. I haven't done a Stamplar video in a minute, you know what I mean? We are a Wood Elf, so we're going to talk about that real quick. I am a Wood Elf, but I really think Imperial is the play here. The only reason why I am debating switching races here is because A, I love Wood Elf. It's one of my favorite races. But B, we do have a incoming update, and I don't know, until I know what the changes are, I'm going to just make an assumption that we might see a new race. I think that's what all the signs are leading to, which means a lot of the races are going to get changes, and I don't want to switch to Imperial and then have them nerf it. So I'm going to save my money for right now. We're going to play my beloved Wood Elf. However, if you have Imperial is the play. You're on the right track. I think Imperial is really good on Stamplar this patch. No doubt about it. You get no arguments from me. Alright, let's do some soft buffs here. Alright, we're looking at 16k mag, 30k health, 28k stam, 24k recovery on the stam, which is really good. Got the 700 on mag, which isn't bad. You're looking at 4627 weapon damage, but after all the procs, you're going to be looking closer to 5k, a little over 5k. And if that's not enough for you, we'll talk about that when we get to gear. And then for our defense, we're not doing too shabby. We're sitting at about 24k resistance. And then the crit resist is sitting at about 15. If you want to drop some of the well-fitted that I have, you can do that, and you can put in a little more in pen. It's all right. It's all good. You guys can do what you guys need to do to get in here and act some kids. We have 4 into health, 60 into stam. You can switch that around too, depending on your race. You might have to. Wood Elf, we get a lot of sustain out of Wood Elf. If you're Imperial, you might, take a little bit. You might just take all of it out of health and put it all into stam because you get that extra health out of the racial passives. So that is our stats. We will throw a pop buff in there because why not? We're going to jump straight into gear. We're not going to waste any time. Try to keep this build video under 10 minutes. Front bar, we are running Plague Break, no surprise. Weapon enchant doesn't matter. We're going to run heavy poisons on both bars. We want to dot everybody up as much as we can. If you want to run dual wield here instead, you can. Absolutely. 2H is more for the rally than anything, but if you want to run 2H on the back bar and dual wield on the front bar, and even throw Blood Craze on, I absolutely say do that. I'm actually in the process of leveling dual wield because that'll probably be the way I go. I know, surprise, surprise. On our back bar, we're running Clever. No surprise here, very meta. Everybody's doing it, all the cool kids. For our monster set, we are running Magma. If you would like to slot Balrogs here instead, you can for a little extra damage. However, it's really not that much more damage, considering with Magma, you get that nice recovery for Stam and Mag, and you get to help out your teammates. It's got a little group utility, and you get weapon damage, and you get a little extra armor buff. This set, OP, right? So, and then on our hands, we're running a one-piece trainee, and then for our ring, we are running Malakath. These are all infused, 2 recovery, 1 weapon damage. You could go 1 more weapon damage here if you want, depending on your race again. We are running well-fitted, infused, well-fitted, in-pen, infused, and infused for all that health goodness. So again, you can do these however you want. If you want to throw in some sturdy or whatever, you guys can do what you feel like you need to do. If you're going to do some more blocking, which on 2H and bow you do more roll dodging, let's be honest. But if you're going to do some more blocking, say like you want to do sword and board back bar, then yeah, I highly recommend changing up some of these traits. Not going to spend too much time on the skills. We are running razor caltrops. Oh, I skipped. We got ahead of ourselves. We are running 4 pieces heavy, right? Is that what I did? 4 pieces? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then we are running 3 medium as well. Now you can change this and you're going to get a little more weapon damage and a little more recovery out of this. However, I just wanted to be able to hang in there a little bit longer and try something a little bit different. Very different, and yet we still have our movement speed. It's not an issue. But yeah, this is something I wanted to try, and it has worked out very well for me. However, if you want to run like 5, 1, and 1, you can, or 5, 5, and 2. So if you're wondering why Shuffle isn't on my bar, that is why. So we are running Caltrops, Vigor, Living Dark, this is OP, Extended Ritual, Restoring Focus, and Temporal Guard. We are running Crescent, you can run Dawnbreaker. We are running Power to Light, Rally, Camouflage Hunter. If you want to run an Execute here, you can. Biting Javelins, and of course Jabs, because if we're not jabbing, I don't know what we're doing. Passives, of course, are all of them that you want in your skill lines. Fighter's Guild, you want Enslayer. Psijic in that Concentrated Barrier, Assault, Support, Racial Passives, and of course the 3 in Medicinal Use. And last but not least, of course, is our champion points. Keep in mind that this is all me, and you can do however you see fit, but for me, I'm running Occult Overload, Ironclad, Duelist Rebuff, and Unassailable. If you don't want to be as tanky as me, you can run Biting Aura as well, or Master of Arms. Biting Aura with Occult, plus Plague Break, plus Clever is a shitload of damage. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm telling you right now, this build alone has a shit ton of damage. We absolutely explode things. With a couple tweaks to your CP and your attributes, this thing blows up in PvE. Like, you could do endgame vet dungeons with this build. I'm not even joking right now. I'm being dead serious. I've been farming gear, as you guys all know, and I have absolutely been running this build in vet content. We are running Celerity to get a little bit of our speed back, which is really nice. Sustained by Suffering, Fortified, and Boundless Vitality. I highly recommend Sustained by Suffering is a really good on Stamplar. Taking a lot of heat, Plague Break, whatnot. This is going to give you that 150 recovery on all of them. So you assessing, like when this is up, you have over 1,000 mag recovery, and then you're looking at what, 31 fully buffed 3,100 stam recovery, which people might say that's over sustaining. I say, welcome to being a fucking Stamplar. There's no such thing as over sustaining on a Stamplar, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. And then the green tree, we are running. Oh, and that's all the time we have for today, guys. Again, I want to thank everybody for sticking around. I know it's been weird with me not doing a lot of Stamplar. We have some gameplay coming up on the build, and then we are going to go off and do some really crazy shit that I've been talking about on my YouTube. But yes, thank you again for checking out the video. This is my Stamplar for Deadlands. Again, we got some things we're still toying with, but for the most part, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.